do have the capacity to get goals. And it's an interesting formation, really, with three up front. David White, who has been playing through the middle, is still there and hasn't been pushed back to his more usual role, wide on the right-hand side. So he's there, Quinn is there, and Clark as well. And Quinn is onside. If he can get it down here, there's trouble for Sunderland, who scored! Niall Quinn, after 10 minutes. Pascoe put into play here with Kay. And goes Gabbiadini! It's a thrilling goal for Sunderland. And there's hope again. 5 minutes before half-time. Pascoe, who's a big influence at the moment. Davenport. And now Bennett. Can they play it right here? Not quite. Gabbiadini tries to curl one. Hendry got in the way. That wasn't a foul because Gabbiadini got to the ball as well as Poynton. And Redmond's header is miscued. It's gone behind for a corner. Will just be time for it to be taken. It's a question now of how long Alan Gunn will add on. He's just having a look at his watch. We've had 45 minutes. Bracewell. Davenport! Bennett! Goal! For Sunderland! Here's Quinn, who had given Manchester City the lead. In the depths of adversity here, Sunderland are coming on strong. Poynton's throw. Heath. Hours miss kicks, and Quinn has equalised. Desperate moment for Hours. 2 for Quinn, 2 for Manchester City. Bracewell and Pascoe looking for a route forward again, and they might have found it with Gabbiadini. Can Sunderland go back in front? No! And they look in vain for a penalty. Quinn. Heath. And that completes it for Manchester City. David White. At the far post means a City win. Sunderland defeated here and out of the First Division.
In it goes, and it's in! It's an own goal! Harvey went for it, but put the ball into his own net. John Dreher's come up on the edge of the area. Priest into the middle. And here's Kingsley Black. This is Elstrop. It's a goal. (2-0) to Luton.
At Highbury, the champions Arsenal round off their season in great style. They go on a scoring spree against Terry Butcher's Coventry. The first, though, courtesy of an own goal, run from Paul Merson, and the deflection into his own net by the unfortunate Trevor Peake. Arsenal make it 2 on the half hour, and once again they've got some over-generous Coventry defending to thank. This time it's Andy Pearce's header, intended for his keeper there. The Swedish international Anders Limpar gets there first. Coventry get back into it before half-time through the Scot Kevin Gallagher after a scramble. Just the 18th goal Arsenal have conceded all season. There won't be any more, because George Graham's sides keep their best to last. They put 4 goals past Coventry in the last 13 minutes. 77 minutes gone now, and David Hillier, who's come in so well into the Arsenal side, picks up Alan Smith, Arsenal's third, and Alan Smith's 27th of the season. The Gunners really finishing with a great flourish. Just a couple of minutes later, Limpar's turn once again. Good work from Campbell, and the Swede gets his second of the day. 4-1 Arsenal, and they're not finished yet. Just 4 minutes to go, and Anders Limpar's hat-trick, and number 5 for the champions. Long ball from Lee Dixon. Limpar is through, and round the Grizovic he goes for a stylish finish. What a great way to round off his first season in the Barclays League. If Coventry thought their agony was over, they were wrong. Arsenal hit them for 6. Fullback Nigel Winterburn sets up Perry Groves. The champions celebrate in style. They're the first team this century to lose just 1 game on their way to winning the league.
Given straight to Staunton. Barnes, Speedy to his left, Staunton to his right. Mabbott straight in front of him. Here is Staunton. And here's Rush. And there's the opener. Stewart could almost have been looking for Speedy, couldn't he? Houghton. He is looking for Speedy, and that's 2-0.
Well, last week Chelsea put paid to Liverpool's championship hopes, and they start with a flourish at Villa Park. 2 goals in the first 4 minutes. The first to Jason Cundy. 60 seconds later, another of Chelsea's homegrown youngsters, Graham Stewart, makes it 2. So Chelsea look like marking Bobby Campbell's last match in charge with a real goal glut, but now back come the Villa. Cowans, a nice touch from Cascarino. Price on the overlap, and Cascarino making tracks and heading a fine goal past Besant. Cascarino involved in the Villa equaliser as well. Rather fortunate to get the penalty decision as the Chelsea defenders converge. David Platt, who's turned down the opportunity to make himself a millionaire in Italy, gets Villa's point from the spot. Villa 2, Chelsea 2. A week before the cup final, Forest involved in a 7-goal thriller at the City Ground. Early on, it looks very easy against Leeds. Gary Parker puts them in front, just 4 minutes played. Forest are in great form at the moment. They just can't stop scoring goals. 4 minutes later, Nigel Clough is on hand from close range. The ball comes back smartly from Crosby, and that's 2-0. Midway through the first half, Leeds pull one back. Typically incisive pass played by the skipper Gordon Strachan for Lee Chapman, and Chapman takes it past Crossley. 2-1, number 30 of the season for Chapman, once a Forest player, of course. 20 minutes to go now, and Forest look to be well on the way to a comfortable 3 points. They've been swarming around the Leeds goal, and there's number 2 of the afternoon for Gary Parker. This time, it's a firm header beyond John Lukic. 3-1 to Forest. Now there's real drama as Forest fall apart in the last 15 minutes and Leeds get right back into it. What a magnificent season Chapman is having. He makes it 3-2 with the 200th goal of his career. A pretty simple one. His 31st of the season, though, and Lee Chapman top scorer in the First Division. Just a couple of minutes later, Leeds are level. Forest caught terribly square at the back. Carl Schutt takes it beyond Crossley, and the net gapes. 3-all. Leeds celebrating, but not for long. 4 minutes from time, Forest get the winner. Ian Wone for Hodge. And Clough beats Lukic. Forest then unbeaten in the last 7 matches. Mind you, it could have been 5, but John Lukic saves Clough's penalty, and then the post denies Hodge. What a thriller, though. There's an early gift for Palace at Selhurst Park, a fumble by United keeper Gary Walsh, and a chance for Ian Wright, his 25th of the season after only 3 minutes. United perhaps with other things on their mind. They go to Rotterdam on Wednesday for the Cup Winners' Cup final against Barcelona, and they rested 6 regulars. No surprise when Palace go further ahead through John Solarco just before the hour. It's been an excellent season for Palace. They finished 3rd in the league, their best position ever, and they get number 3 with just under 20 minutes to go. Solarco is on target once again, and it's a superb effort from all of 20 yards. Well, Norwich the visitors to Bramall Lane, and they go ahead after just 10 minutes. Defender John Polston forces it home from close range. Dave Bassett's side get their momentum going after that. 3 minutes later they're level. Tony Agana's been dogged by injury nearly all season, but he had a really good last day of the season, going past 2 defenders to get the equaliser. All the scoring in the first 20 minutes, and United make sure of all 3 points. Agana once more doing the damage. A really clever turn from him, and he beats Walton in the Norwich goal. Sheffield United 2, Norwich 1. Everton get their noses in front at Loftus Road after 18 minutes. The Irish international Kevin Sheedy opens up the Rangers' defence. A free running goal for the Scottish international Pat Nevin, and a neat finish beyond Stayskow. Rangers get their equaliser from a set piece right on half-time, flicked on by Bardsley. Southall can't hold it. Roy Wegley heads the equaliser. A score draw to finish at Loftus Road. Down at the Dell, Southampton are in front right before half-time. Some good work by Alan McLaughlin, and Jimmy Case slots it in. Would you believe it? His first league goal of the season on the final Saturday. Early in the second half, the Dons get their equaliser, a cross from Laurie Sanchez, and John Fashanu finishes it off. That's his 20th of the season. The Saints won, the Dons won. Confirmation of the final positions then. Of course, Arsenal comfortable victors in the end. Manchester United, they've got a game to play against Spurs. It won't affect their final position. Spurs, though, could move into the top half of the table. They'll be more concerned about the FA Cup final. Sunderland and Derby County, they're relegated.